سليلو وهبت ليه روحي العليلة أننو مالو جننا. Assalamu alaikum and hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aisha. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for stopping by, thank you for staying with me. In today's video I will be showing you guys how to make our own traditional Asian passed down Sudanese Khumra recipe. So these are the ingredients I'll be using. These are the items I'll be using. So I have my hot charcoal, and guys, I'm using a local charcoal. So before we get into the video, I'm going to just make sure that I turn my musk crystals into fine powder, because we want it to be in a fine powdered form. And I will also be using this sandalwood powder. So this is my base ingredient in this khumra. You can use any type of sandal powder you have. Just make sure you're using a very good quality sandal powder, because we have the bad ones in the market. Like we have a lot of fake sandalwood powder in the market. This one, I was kind of doubting this one because of the texture, but it smells so good. It has like same scent, and my supplier gives me the best quality. He's this kind of person that will tell you, okay, this is not good, this is good. So that's where I've been buying from for the past 5 years, and I have not had any regrets. So I added my sandalwood powder. I added, let's say, quarter cup, and then I added this other one. So guys, you can see the color. That's why I was doubting. This one was kind of like lighter in color. It's giving this cream color. I don't know. Then I added this Mysore sandalwood powder. Guys, this sandalwood powder is not an original sandalwood powder. This is a sawdust and resins. Yeah, sawdust. I think that's the residue of the sandalwood powder. Yeah. So I added a little bit of that too to give me texture in the khumra. That sandalwood powder makes your khumra very creamy, very thick, and very brownish in color. Like it makes it look so attractive. Then I added my musk crystals. So this is the musk crystals I was grinding at the beginning of this video, and I went in with my hand to do the good work to mix everything together, because the spoon was not giving me what it's supposed to be giving. What it's supposed to give. English, oh, I beg. So I mixed everything, mixed the musk crystals, and then I brought my medical oud cologne. I use just a little of this medical oud cologne. You can use scenario. The grandmother's recipe is scenario. That is what was used, scenario. But I didn't have scenario. Scenario is kind of like not very available in the market. So I added my oud medicals, because why not? Oud medicals smells so amazing, and it is nice, yeah, and it's get the job done. Then I added Swiss Arabia. You guys need Swiss Arabia in this recipe. And then we added our sandal rose. I added sandal rose in 20 mils, just a little of the sandal rose. Sandal rose will make it smell so nice and thick, and it will give, if your grandmother uses sandalwood khumra, this khumra, when you recreate this recipe, you will just be remembering your grandmother, or this your grandmother will tell you this is the Asian traditional Yerwa Sudanese traditional khumra recipe, sandal khumra. Then I added sandal saffron. So basically, let's say, okay, sandal saffron wasn't available during our grandmother's time, but they had sandalwood. They had sandal original from Al Haramain company, which is like an old company. So you can add that. Or if you have Al Anud sandal Pfizer, then I added musk sandal. Musk sandal gives a traditional scent. Guys, trust me, if you combine musk crystals and sandalwood powder, that scent it's giving, this that is what this musk sandal smell like. Then I added a little bit of my musk sandal oil perfume. So this is a traditional khumra. Like if you're not the type that like traditional scented khumra. So when we say traditional scented khumra, I mean like oud, sandal, combination of oud, sandal, spice, and everything good in between. This is what this khumra is giving. Then I mix everything very well, because you want to make sure that there's no lumps here, and you want to make sure that these oils are very like mixed properly, like
they are mixed very well. So because that will give us a very good result. After mixing very well, you make sure that you press it down in the bowl you're using. I like to use this metal bowl, but if you have like a very good bowl that will not burn when you are infusing this smoky incense into the paste, um what am I saying? Just make sure you use a good bowl, press the paste very well, like you're saying in this video, and then you are going to just flip it over. But before flipping it over, make sure that it's not going to fall in the fire when you flip it over. But if you think it will fall, then if you have like a sieve or a colander, like a metal colander, that will that will not burn down your house, so then you can just use it. See, I'm trying to see whether it's going to fall in the fire, because I am not going to use my mother's colander. I'm not going to use my mother's sieve. She's going to shout at me. So I'm just going to like do it this way. In the house, kaci aikin Kiriya. But you guys can see my charcoal is very hot. You want to make sure that your charcoal is very hot, because when there's no oxygen flow and you flip this over, if you're using like a very enclosed casco, enclosed burner, the fire is going to off immediately. Like it's going to off. I did this 3 times, and let me tell you guys, after doing this, we burnt trial water in the whole house, and this why I was still like here. Yeah, so this burner is very good for this process. So the first instance I showed you guys is sandal asal from my brand. 150 grams cost 15,000 naira for my YouTube subscribers, but 16,000 naira on the if you want to buy on WhatsApp. But this is my onicha incense, which costs 8,000 naira for 100 mils. I'm just going to use a very little quantity of this onicha, not too much. This is the sandal asal. You are going to make sure that you're using a very good trial water. Make sure it is sandalwood original or sandal chips trial water. Then you are going to place enough that will just enough stick. I use just 4 chips, because these chips are not small size chips. They are big and they are going to get the job done for me. Then you're going to flip this over like this, like the way you're seeing in this video, and then you are going to get like a very like a cloth or a veil, something that you can use to cover it. And like I was saying, this burner is available for 8,500 naira only. It's so beautiful. And I noticed that the smoke was too much, so I was trying to check whether the paste has poured into the fire or like dropped in the fire, but it didn't drop. Then I covered this with my shirt, and then I'm still going to like cover it again because I still have smoke, the smoke escaping. So you want to make sure that you trap all the smoke, everything is trapped. You want everything, all this scent, the smoke from the water to infuse into the paste, because it will just make it smell so sandally and nice. So I did this process 3 times as usual, and this is what it's looking like. You can see it's kind of like darker in color. You can just, it's so hot, but you can just like turn this, like remix it again, and then just continue until the paste is very dry. You can see guys, the paste is dry already. I like it like this. I don't want it to be very dry, but like some people, they do this process up to like 5 times, and then when it's very dry, like the paste gets so smoky and smells so nice. So and then they just go ahead and make their own like that. But for me, this is okay. I'm already loving the scent from this. It's giving me this the right smokiness, the right woodiness, the right sandalness, and this is what the paste looked like. I let it cool a bit because I didn't want to add the hot paste into my bottle. I don't want the bottle to tear actually. Then I placed more sandal original um water on the fire, on the charcoal, and then I'm going to infuse the bottle too before adding the paste. So I'm going to infuse the bottle with the sandal original water smoke. Then I will be adding the the paste. So I have infused it. Our bottle is ready to receive the sandal paste. This process will make your your humra, sorry, smell so nice. You can even do this for a trarawuta jar. It will smell smoky, nice, and like woody. Yes, so that is why this is done. So after doing this process, I'm just going to add the paste into the bottle, and when I add the paste into the bottle, I will add my other ingredients. So you can also add your ingredients into the paste, like the other ingredients that we didn't add, that's the oils and the cologne. So for me, I am just going to add my ingredients into the paste in the bottle. At this point, ARD Perfume should sign me because I have been using their perfumes for so long, and I love that their perfumes are budget friendly and nice at the same time. So I'm using this Sandal Rose as my base oil. So this will make our umrah smell so sweet and sandal. Then I'm going to use Santal Royale from Trari by Aisha. I got this from her for just 5,000 naira, 10 mil. It's a designer perfume. It's a designer Argeville perfume, French perfume, and it smells so good and nice. Like it smells like something that you've never perceived anywhere. So I'm just going to use 25 mils of my Sandal Rose, which is my base oil. Don't forget, guys, we've already added some oils in the paste, and this paste smells so nice already. So now I'm just going to add the sweet sandalwood oils that will just give it this classic modern touch. So we've added all the traditional oils that we need to add. Now we're going for the modern touch, the modern influence. So I'm adding my sandal murakas, and this sandal murakas from Almatab Almas is nice, is budget friendly. The one from the Chadian company is kind of like pricey. It costs 35k for 100 mil, while this one costs around 20 to 22k depending on where you're getting it from. So I added more of my Sandaroos because I wanted it to smell so nice. And then I'm adding my designer's oil that I got from Trari by Aisha, which is Santa Royale. And then I added Santa Royale in 10 mils. If you guys would love to order this, you can just order it from her. I'm going to put her details in the description box and on the screen. Then I'm just going to give this a very good shake. Like I'm just going to shake this so well, and yeah, so that is just the simple process of making our sandalwood khumra. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know this video is kind of a bit long, but I just want it to be very detailed for you guys to understand. And guys, inshallah, January I'm going to bring something amazing for you guys. Even if it's not coming January, it's definitely coming 2026. I'm going to host you guys to a masterclass, a Triangular masterclass that you guys will love. It's not, it will all, it won't only be like a Triangular masterclass, it will be like a business class. And this is the most affordable class I'm going to do because this is my way of saying thank you guys for staying with me. And yeah, guys, I don't want to put a lot of details since I'm not done with it, but inshallah I'm going to share the flyers and everything about the class, and this will be the most challenging, amazing class. And I'm also going to make this video in the Hausa version because my Hausa subscribers always say Aisha kina manta da mu baki a mana video in Hausa. So I'm going to do a Hausa video for you guys. And yeah, so after adding this paste, make sure you mix it so well, make sure you mix it so well, and that's it, guys. See you guys in my next one. Bye. Assalamu alaikum.